तो हेलो 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 गाइस, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, पता नहीं मेरा नेट फिर बंद हो गया। पता नहीं, शायद स्ट्रीम चल भी रही है कि नहीं चल रही है। हाँ, स्टार्ट तो हो गई है, अभी थोड़ी देर में चलने लगेगी। आ गया क्या? यप। तो हेलो 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 गाइस, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, अभी एक सेकंड दो मुझे, बस मैं सब कुछ फिक्स कर दूँ। लाइट नहीं गई थी मेरे यहाँ, बस नेट पता नहीं कैसे बंद हो गया और रीस्टार्ट हो गया पूरा ब्रॉडबैंड अपने आप। ठीक है, होता रहता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बस मुझे एक सेकंड दो। यप, there we go guys। पार्ट 2 इज़ हेयर। और एक सेकंड बस और दो, ताकि मैं देख लूँ कि सब कुछ सही चल रहा है कि नहीं। यप, ओके, अभी भी ये नहीं ले रहा है इसको, पता नहीं क्यों। ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। तो लेट्स गो, स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग। बीच में ही थे, जैसे ही एलन कुछ बोल के ख़त्म करने वाली थी, तब तक नेट ही कट गया। मेरा गेम भी ऑफलाइन, मतलब लॉग आउट हो गया। क्या? ओ भाई, फिर वहीं से स्टार्ट हो गया। ओके, रुको, इसको स्किप करना पड़ेगा जल्दी
Yep,
जल्दी।
way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she said who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth.
हाँ,
Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, just like this.
पेनफाई आई थी, उसके बाद बात हुई थी।
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
ओह, व्हाट हैपेंड? भाई, नेट मेरा बंद हो गया था अचानक।
I'm fine.
तो
Don't.
स्ट्रीम एंड हो गई, और मैं वहाँ से कंटिन्यू करने की कोशिश किया, लेकिन कंटिन्यू नहीं, एंड हो गई। तो पार्ट 2 आ गया। उसके बाद
Karma.
Well, I have a
Even
What happened?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of
No need to be.
Oh,
It was a set. I came here.
Madam Ping's...
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacious. I thought that...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. He left, but Bosacius...
Did he forget...
It's possible I am the...
What made you?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But...
Wow.
I am by no means... But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait.
Yes.
No.
The invasion of... Life is full of coincidences. But this is too much of a coincidence.
What will?
Oh, right. Maybe it's not something...
And this?
Whoa. What?
It was no act, pure deception. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. If we hadn't
How is this?
our opponent, everyone. I rejoined to warn you that it's extreme.
But how do you know?
You might become.
Sounds like
Yelan.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation.
हाँ जल्दी skip हो जाओ ये
I've
skip
seen
क्यों नहीं
some
होता
strange
है
things
ना?
here too.
So they're just a...
At first, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying,
I can't say, as Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it so,
really,
Whoa.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
you can't be.
I saw Bosation. A single blast can only create a very small opening to send you back to the outside world. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Okay.
No way.
Paimon neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it. I cannot.
What is wrong?
To conclude,
What if I told...
That's your strength. No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself.
The battlefield is a treacherous...
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the And anyway, losing one of us...
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's...
Okay, हम लोग close आ गए हैं. Close आ गए हैं.
What if there
जहाँ से हम
isn't?
लोग का end हुआ
Or
था.
if we don't find it? And in the end,
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action.
Okay, finally हमारा भाई साहब किसी काम तो आया.
Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Easy now.
उससे पंगे ना ले लेना यार.
Have a taste of this.
Ooh.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
ओ भाई.
Nico!
ईटो सच में एग्जॉस्ट हो गया भाई. ईटो एग्जॉस्ट हो गया भाई. एक पंच में.
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
Oh, healer again? Yeah.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
So हो गया.
Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them.
Oh भाई साहब,
I couldn't stop him if I
अपनी
tried,
तारीफ देखो
so
कैसे
might as
करवा
well
रही.
just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Okay.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us
और
to
ये
keep
किस
going.
तरह का वो
If
है?
it's a magical
Stone
device,
है.
it must be super
इसी की वजह से हो रहा है क्या सब कुछ?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way,
That's a normal chap.
salvation can also
Torchlight,
be a
oh.
burden. If I
Okay,
were her,
तब ठीक है.
I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah!
हैं?
Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
पर शिनोबू भी जानती है ना लड़ना कि नहीं जानती लड़ना? Let's go. देखिए क्या है इसके अंदर. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay.
What's this?
हाँ ये जगह जानी पहचानी लग रही है पता नहीं क्यों. What a weird and wonderful scene. Space time has become totally chaotic. Oh नहीं जानी पहचानी नहीं है guys. जानी पहचानी नहीं
Hold
है.
on. Is that the fantastic compass?
It's even bigger than the cooking pot. It's even bigger than the.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way bigger than that!
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge.
Fantastic
How the
compass
heck am I
होता क्या
gonna
है?
lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Traveler.
What the?
Oh,
Are they?
treasure hoard.
Are they treasure hoarders?
Treasure hoarders.
They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
Treasure hoarders. ये लोग यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं यार? मरने आए क्या? ये ट्रायल क्यों हो रहा है? अरे एक ही कैरेक्टर है. मर गया भाई.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Inadmissible evidence! Easy peasy, just like last time. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Being a legal advisor sounds tough.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
Oh, हो सकता है मेरे भाई से फेस लड़ाई हो. कुछ भी हो सकता है भाई, लेकिन मेरे पास हेल्थ नहीं है. मुझे हेल्थ चाहिए. भाई ये टॉर्च लाइट तो नहीं लग रही मुझे. ये किसी तरह का स्टोन है.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
What the hell? Oh, rotate the needle forward and backward. Forward.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Okay. हाँ, कुछ different हुआ.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this?
शायद हमारी
Watch out!
हमारी मेमोरी है ये.
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey,
Oh,
relax.
तो इसकी मेमोरी
We're
है.
together now.
किसकी मेमोरी है यार? पहले बताओ तो, डिस्क्रिप्शन तो दे दिया करो किसकी मेमोरी है.
Incinerate! Chia! Ha! Chia!
Have a load of this.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Freshness preserved. Frozen food. No problem.
But my defense was watertight.
Fried.
वो मैं एलन को यूज कर पा रहा हूँ।
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
ओ इसके पास
Take it
थोड़ी
easy.
अलग है।
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Really?
अरे मेरे भाई
An unfortunate fault.
Quietly now.
I mustn't give up. But can I out of here? I will recall.
वो इसकी पावर कुछ ज़्यादा ही डिफरेंट है यार।
It's just tired.
ओ
Amateurs.
मैंने ये क्या किया?
And
मुझे
still
पता
they
भी नहीं
dare to
चला।
come after me.
You've still got it.
मैंने क्या किया मुझे पता भी नहीं चला। एलन को मैं यूज नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ।
Remember how I said I'd seen some
सॉरी
illusions
एलन
myself?
को।
Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
ओह
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
कहाँ देखा तुमने? कांड्रिया में? यही बोलने वाली हो? Fantastic compass. Okay, rotate the needle on the fantastic onto different point to change the time in this area and jump to different times. Your action in the certain previous point in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. तो मुझे points मिले हैं। ओके लेट्स सी यहाँ क्या देखते हैं इसमें क्या है।
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Osacious. I can't believe someone
Zeo
like
आ
you
गया।
would end up as a lost soul underground.
No enemies. Hold on.
तो ज़ियाओ से ही लड़ना है।
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back! This is my fight. Do not come near me.
पर किससे?
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands. I lured you here to this
ओह ज़ियाओ से लड़ने में
underground
मजा
space
आता है यार।
because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
कहाँ है भाई तू?
Look, Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious, martial creatures. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
पता नहीं मैं उसी को मार रहा हूँ, किसको मार रहा हूँ, ये मैं मार रहा हूँ। हाँ उसी को मार रहा हूँ, ठीक है।
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Joe, are you okay?
You haven't even recovered from your...
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive.
You fought the monster?
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters
ये
is no
वापस इसमें
small
कैसे
feat,
आ गए?
that's
हम
for
लोग तो
sure.
इसमें थे ना?
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time
then.
to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
ओह हो गया। चलो वापस तो आ गए। नहीं एक बार और वापस करते हैं। एक सेकंड गाइस, चल तो रहा है ना स्ट्रीम? एक सेकंड हो गाइस, बस एक सेकंड। पता तुम लोग को ये सब देखने को मिल रहा
I
है
have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea.
ओके। कहाँ जाना है भाई? अरे मैं वापस नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ, कैसे करना है यार?
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
मुझे भी लग रहा
Not to
है।
worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
मुझे भी लग रहा है मैं कुछ भूल गया हूँ।
Ah.
यहाँ पे आ गए थे हम लोग, उसके बाद मैंने इसको चेंज किया था ना। हाँ, अब इसमें जाना है। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाना है? वो मुझे ढूंढना पड़ेगा। ओ ये रहा। ओ हाँ, ओके, तो मुझे चेंज करना है। ओके, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। वही सोचो, इसका रास्ता नहीं मिल रहा है। और ये खुलेगा कैसे? वो मैं कुछ भूल गया हूँ क्या कहीं पे? ये चाबी अभी कुछ। मैं बस गेट के पास जो खुल जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ है। वो ये लिवर है। लेकिन टूटा है। ओके, आधी आधी चीज मिल रही है, आधी आधी चीज। इधर नहीं देखा मैंने, इधर देखते हैं। तुम लोग बताओ यार कैसे करना है इसको, पागल हो रहा हूँ।
Solidify!
Oh. Okay.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Gather!
ये भी नहीं है। मेरे पास जियाव नहीं है यार कि मैं इसके आगे बढ़ पाऊँ। कैसे रीच करूंगा मैं इसे? मैं कुछ भूला हूँ, मुझे लग रहा है। मुझे वापस जाके देखना पड़ेगा। ये लीवर है ना? ओके, अब शायद हो जाए। ये लो।
Cascade!
Shine down!
ओके, तो ये वाला हो गया था, तो ये वाला हो गया था, ये वाला हो गया था। मुझे अब बैकवर्ड जाना है। यप, ये वाला नहीं किया ना मैंने। Yep.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, letter 4. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol. But according to the information we garnered, the beast have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is, save that we can never again return home. Hulan's daughter will turn to this year, and चिंगमिंग grandmother, पता नहीं यार इतना ढेर सारा. Okay, grandmother is getting long in the tooth. The two of them miss their families sorely. Though I myself have no relation, no one does not wish to return home. But for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home or because this place was always like this. But when we are on patrol here, we can see sight that we could only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Leo has had hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains. But this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps it, perhaps this might all be my imagination. What with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement. How I wish I could back there.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors.
Oh,
The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the
ये तो
Millilith
Ziyao
soldiers
से
were their
तो-
brothers in arms.
जियाओ से तो ये काफी
I
कनेक्टेड है
guess
फिर
now
गैलन.
we have a pretty good idea of
काफी
where
ज्यादा
everyone
कनेक्टेड
that
है.
went
मतलब उतनी भी
missing
कनेक्ट
ended
नहीं है
up.
लेकिन हाफ तो कनेक्ट है.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on
अब
revealing
यहाँ
the
जाना है
answer
हम
to
लोग को.
us.
तो इससे पहले फाइट होगी कि नहीं होगी? Okay, last gate. Hey, Abyss! लास्ट गेट मुझे अबिस जैसा क्यों लग रहा है?
There's nothing here at all.
Ooh!
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss.
Ooh!
But where are the opponents?
इसका भाई. I think this is my memory
Your memory? Of what?
of emptiness, the power of the abyss.
The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I am afraid so because I will always remember that the abyss took my twin away. The abyss, it's the purpose of my journey is to find you. I will.
It's getting darker.
कहाँ जा रही है ये? I will find a way to survive this. Then this lost. Find a lost treasure. Hey!
Ether, wait!
बड़े दिनों बाद इसकी आवाज सुनाई दी. इधर इधर इधर.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
वही है. It's look
The
like
fantastic compass!
वही चीज.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, he was just a figment of your imagination? So, he appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
हैं? पीछे गेट आ गया.
Yenfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan?
From the design and build, This fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and...
होगा
Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the worlds within reach.
हैं? ये मुझे कैसे स्पेल कैसे लगा जैसे स्पेल बोल रही है कुछ
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions.
5 रीजन समझ में आ गया वाटर फायर विंड थंडर
cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground.
7 heavens
Open
7
wide the
archons
3 gates. All the worlds within reach.
3 गेट्स समझ में नहीं आ रहा 3 गेट्स समझ में नहीं आ रहा 3 गेट्स समझ में नहीं आ रहा
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacius...
Bosacius was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's command. He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
ओह चले बाहर अब बाहर ही पता चलेगा क्या होता है क्या नहीं यक्ष
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Note 1 my name is Poya. Ooh. Here I leave the record of all I know for future generation to see and learn from my experience. Note 2 my comrades and myself were ordered by the Shiching to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our military champions. But the beasts in this place were immediately terrifying and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for all the aid of the Yaksha, I fear that my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. Note 3 this Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in the okay. Note 4 a snake has its weakness 7 inches below. देख किसी न किसी चीज़ के लिए बारे में डिस्क्रिप्शन दिए हैं ये लोग I believe that this should be in the wicked beast. तो उस beast के बारे में डिस्क्रिप्शन एक तरह से some mighty liveth रंगो but can I Rangjoa because the fact that is not that it was not you who undergo this torture but ओके तो किसी बोयांग ने लिखा है इसको और अपने यंगर ब्रदर इसके बारे में लिखा है पता नहीं क्या रॉन्ग जो क्या नाम है इसका ही मस्ट एंड दिस क्विकली रॉन्ग जो एंड आई और उसने याक्षा से फाइट की ये सब लिखा है
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information. It was left by...
Hundreds of years ago, 2 of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance.
Canria.
They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, This is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
Cutscene incoming soon now.
Die here, but Paimon doesn't want to die!
Okay, bro. Thanks.
Paimon's had enough of this place!
Okay.
Let me out!
Let me out. तोड़ दी. ये जानबूझ के ऐसा कर रही है मुझे लग रहा है, क्योंकि ये नहीं चाहती कोई इसको पाए.
What was that?
ये जानबूझ के ऐसा कर रही है, मुझे लग रहा है पाइमोन कुछ गड़बड़ है.
I got it! I
हैं?
just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check.
पर ये हेल्प भी हो गई एक तरह से. हैं?
Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Oh,
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look! Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
hold on. That heavy crystal I saw in the bottom of the chest. I remember when the catalyst hit the ruined serpent. Oh. Oh. Also, we haven't seen any abyss monster in here. Could this be all we
Everyone,
connected?
let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
तू मेरे पीछे क्यों पड़ी है?
Let's go.
पर ये कभी-कभी इतना प्यार दिखाती है समझ में नहीं आता. तो पाइमन सच में विलन है कि नहीं? तो कहाँ हो तुम लोग? यहाँ पे हो ना? हाँ.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot! This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated.
दो cutscene
I'm a mix of human and adeptus.
one sad cutscene.
So the fact
अरे
that
यार
the fantastic
क्यों बता
compass
रहे हो भाई
responded to
ऐसा
me
बोलो यार.
shows that the system
Sad
is
word नहीं
still
होना चाहिए
functional.
कुछ.
Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely
अच्छा ये
reactivate
mortal है ये
it.
adapter
Maybe
है.
even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
you bet.
Maybe.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well, let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
After everyone has
Oh boy.
had a rest.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be afraid. This is going to
Galen,
work.
Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Ito कहाँ है?
Oh, but Yenfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle.
Oh, Zeo
This
is adaptai.
space, well,
Zeo is
it's more than just a
adaptai
space.
and Yelen is
Whether there's
mortal.
some kind
Okay.
of higher power at work here,
ठीक
I
है
don't
भाई.
know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions.
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है
Also,
ठीक है ठीक है.
according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it? Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
हाँ?
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was?
अच्छा हाँ यही तो मारी थी. हाँ वही तो मैं बोल रहा यही तो मारी थी. कोई नया कैरेक्टर आया था मैं बोला भी था. Crystal attacked the giant snake. Does that have anything to do with the ground split
That
open?
snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone.
अरे इसको तो
It
जगाओ.
looks like I
ये
might
रेडी
be
नहीं
the
है.
one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us.
It all says
Everyone
to
we've
exist.
seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years
500
ago.
ago. वही चीज ना कांगड़ा में भी
Additionally,
5
Most of the
शायद
things here are static.
5000 कह रहा 500
So if we
पहले ही
really
हुआ था
do
500
manage
साल
to
पहले ही हुआ था
escape,
कुछ.
Then once time starts moving
वो
normally
अगर
again,
नहीं आई होती तो
the
सब खुशहाल
fantastic
से रहते ये
compass will
गेम ना
likely
बना होता.
disappear.
कुछ ना होता.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance.
Perhaps it was
So,
all of
Perhaps
us.
it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yenfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Let's go. Ooh, क्या cutscene है.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, Numa surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command.
Ooh. जादूबंदी जादूबंदी
Fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I
अबे
will
ईंट उड़
maintain the
जा
energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
अरे क्या हो रहा है भूत कहाँ से हैरी पॉटर चल रहा है ये हैरी पॉटर कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो गई है
This trip may be
Zongli
dangerous,
तेरे भाई
yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred
बड़े
years.
दिनों बाद दिखे
Only
यार
to seek the nameless Yaksha. Do I request your approval?
ये तो बहुत ज्यादा है क्लैप 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 मुझे लग रहा है हैरी पॉटर चल रही है ये ऐसे ही हैरी पॉटर वाले ही भूत है ना ओह भाई साहब ये कुछ डिफरेंट था बस कर भाई इतना नीचे आके गिरे थे ये लोग ओ नहीं 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 डोंट टेल मी जाओ मर जाएगा डोंट टेल मी डियाओ मर जाएगा
Can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
जियाओ मर जाएगा क्या जियाओ मर जाएगा ईटो 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 भाई मेरा नहीं ये कोई और है अरे भगवान कौन था ये कौन था अरे आधा पूरा चीज पता नहीं चलता है आधा चीज दिखा के लोग बंद कर देते ये कौन था कोई नया कैरेक्टर एक और डेंड्रो का मुझे लगा ईटो किया है यार ये सब पर ईटो बेहोश था अरे यार ये तो काफी एक्साइटिंग था मजा ही सा आ गया थोड़ा ओके तो मेरी थ्योरी है कि एक नया कैरेक्टर है जो कि हो सकता है कोई अक्षय हो या हो सकता है कोई डेंड्रो
That was
कैरेक्टर हो
close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
तो मुझे लगा 1 मिनट के लिए जिया मर गया लेकिन जिया जिंदा है
I know what you were thinking, but
बहुत गलत किया तूने भाई
never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
Thank you, bro.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. Looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got told them to
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay
पर इसको
asleep
बचाया
forever.
किसने यार? वो सवाल उठता है ना। और कोई पूछ भी नहीं रहा है। पागल है क्या ये
Let's
लोग?
check on him.
I slept like a rock.
It was Zhongli who
Good
saved
times.
him. Oh,
Huh?
हैं? सच
What you
में?
doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
मुझे नहीं लगता Zhongli बचाया है। पर फिर भी एक सेकंड रुको जरा।
Are you in
पीछे
any
करके देखो
pain?
थोड़ा।
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking
हाँ
about?
यार,
Fine. I had an epic power nap.
Zhongli
feel
हो
like a
सकता
million
है। क्योंकि देखो यार, उसका
Huh.
मैंने अभी
Feel like
मैंने
I'm
ध्यान दिया
forgetting
कि वो
something
Zhongli
now.
ही हो सकता है।
Oh,
क्योंकि उसका कपड़ा ऐसा है ना।
Wait, weren't we underground?
उसका clothes
How
जो
did we get back
पहनता है।
up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later.
पर
Ito,
जिया को बाद में पता
we're
चलेगा ना।
indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
मैंने भी बैक करके देखा यार, Zhongli था वो। ठीक है।
Please
Sorry,
accept my
sorry.
apologies,
मैं
and let
कुछ
me
ज़्यादा
find
excited
some
हो
way to
जाता हूँ।
compensate you for the trouble.
सोचता पता नहीं कौन सा नया आ
Crazy
गया
talk.
कैरेक्टर।
You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Let's go.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
This has been tough for everyone. Everyone. Have fun, you guys.
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Yoshi! Next cutscene soon. Okay, bye. Cutscene आने वाला है, ठीक है?
Yeah?
Wait करते
Is
हैं.
that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Oh! अच्छा, Yoshi को पता है किसने किया?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on. for
Oh,
him.
अच्छा, मुझे लगा नहीं पता है.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Ito translate what Yoshi
Good
said
idea!
for
Let's
everyone.
do that!
Okay.
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
ये क्या बोल रही?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Yeah.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
You have got a mean streak.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Bye, Yelan!
All
You
right.
knew I was waiting for you?
Yes, it was obvious.
Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Oh. Layer of fear. चलते हैं क्योंकि हमें यही करना है आज.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
You have got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah! Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
What?
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that Even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your
Yep,
side.
like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right?
तो विजन तो इसके पास भी है ना?
And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace.
अच्छा.
I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Minogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 yakshas. I am Alatus, and Minogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonabis,
साहब,
or General Chisapis,
बहुत
and Darius, or
बहुत
General
हार्ड नाम
Musatus.
रखे हुए तुम लोग.
I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas,
Chipachus,
the Guardian Adepti.
Mutasus, Musatus.
Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yenfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was strongly power back there.
In the end,
Oh.
I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
सही बात है. Agreed. Survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
वैसे जोंगली ने अच्छा काम तो
It's
किया
good
भाई.
that one more person will remember him.
Okay.
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me.
ये सब 500 साल पहले हुआ.
Today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Elatus.
Who's
अच्छा
Alatus? Your memory's going again.
जियाओ.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
Oh, जियाओ. ये
They're my
family. Oh, जियाओ.
Remember now. I know you.
ओ ये सब याक्षा हैं और ये तो अरे बाप रे.
My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake?
What?
At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I
Bosacius.
am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Okay.
Much today. But I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
Electro Aska.
Have you ever
Okay.
had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death?
अब मुझे समझ में आया. मतलब
Whatever it might
याक्षा
have been,
हर तरीके के थे.
By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster
नहीं
that
मतलब
the
पास थे.
Yaksha
एक
know
विंड है
most keenly of all.
और एक
We
सॉरी
are
एक
destined
एनिमो
to
है.
misery,
एक शायद फायर थी
and yet we have
और
no
एक
fear.
वाटर थी और एक डेंड्रो था
How?
और एक इलेक्ट्रो था. भाई साहब अब सोचो पांचों इतनी ताकत मतलब इतने पावरफुल थे.
It
उसमें
matters
सिर्फ
not.
इलेक्ट्रो वाला ही सेक्रीफाइस
Rex
किया अपने आप
Lapis
को.
had
ये भी
said
करने
that you
वाला
are a
था.
witness.
और बाकी चार किधर है?
It is right that the events of the
मतलब
world are
एक
relayed
तो
to
है
you.
बाकी तीन किधर है?
Onanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger.
हो सकता है फ्यूचर
Now
में
that I
देखने को
know
मिले.
what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago.
All four dead.
was
Only
younger than
Xiao's
us.
love. Oh no
And Bosacius
यार.
was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle.
पर यार
We are like a
सोचो
flock
अगर
of birds,
पांचों एक साथ
scattered
होते
to the four
यार.
corners of the world.
कसम से क्या टीम
And
होती
in the
यार इन
end,
लोग की.
As Bonanas said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
इसीलिए ये इतना अकेला पड़ जाता है. No Xiao, they are all heroes.
Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world too.
और सबसे पहले उसमें से
Even the
बुशीशे
darkest
ने
hearts have
वो
room for
किया था
those they cherish.
अपने आप को
I
सेक्रीफाइस.
accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
पता नहीं यार जैसा कि मुझे समझ में आया. पर ये नहीं होना चाहिए था यार. अबे इन लोग को मतलब एक तरह से किसी तरह उन चारों को वापस ले आओ. कुछ ऐसा करो भाई. दिखा के इतना इतना अच्छा दिखा के इतना अच्छा भेजो मत यार उन लोग को. ओके कंप्लीट हो गया. ओके गाइस ये कंप्लीट हो गया. इसके बाद हम लोग शिमेरु जाने वाले हैं. ओह फाइनली हम लोग ने ये वाला कंप्लीट कर लिया। ये वाला आर्कन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया। एक सेकंड पहले मैं जाता हूँ, पहले मॉन्स्टर जा रहे हैं, थोड़ा काम मॉन्स्टर पर पहले ये डेली रिवॉर्ड ले लेते हैं। ओके पर यार ये राक्षस कुछ ज़्यादा ही इंटरेस्टिंग थे यार, मतलब देखने लायक थे, और उन लोग की पावर देखना है मुझे। मेरा मन हो रहा है यार, किस तरह ले आओ यार गंशिन वालों, ले आओ यार उन लोग को, टाइम ट्रेवल करवा दो लेकिन ले आओ, एक बार ही सही लेकिन ले आओ।
Add Ash. Thank you for complete.
Sumeru music is quite similar to Indian music. Oh, हाँ मैंने एक चीज़ और सुना है, Sumeru का एक कैरेक्टर है, कोई लेडी कैरेक्टर है जो बॉनी जैसे डियोना है
Add Astra at
वैसी
the
ही कोई
Fosk.
छोटी सी है,
Welcome to.
उसको किसी इंडियन ने आवाज़ दी है, और उसका नाम शायद अंजलि करके कुछ नाम है उसका, उस कैरेक्टर का, मतलब उस कैरेक्टर को जिसने वॉइस दी है, उस मतलब उस वॉइस आर्टिस्ट का नाम वो है अंजलि, जो कि इंडियन नेम है, ऑब्वियस सी बात है। मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा लेकिन मैंने ट्विटर पे देखा था, रुको मैं तुम लोग को अभी बताता हूँ, ट्विटर पे ही मैंने देखा था, गंशिन के ट्विटर पे देखा था, तो याद नहीं आ रहा। गंशिन इम्पैक्ट, क्या नाम था उसका, हाँ ये क्या नाम है इसका, डोरी,
Boats are
डोरी
made for
अंजलि
transferring commodities
पुना,
back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come
ओके
to
शायद
settle.
कोई साउथ इंडियन है इसीलिए, लेकिन इसका नाम अंजलि है, मतलब इंग्लिश वाला जो लैंग्वेज है, वॉइस आर्टिस्ट जो है
Osmanthus wine
अंजलि
tastes
नाम
the
है
same
उसका,
as I remember.
अंजलि नाम है, अंजलि को कुनापानीनी, पता नहीं क्या नाम है इसके आगे, कोई साउथ इंडियन है सरनेम से लग रहा है, लेकिन है यस अंजलि, यस इंग्लिश वॉइस आर्टिस्ट है वो, पता नहीं, लेकिन बहुत, मैं अभी तक सुमेरु गया नहीं हूँ, लेकिन हम लोग आज ही जाने वाले हैं, जैसे कि मैंने वादा किया था, और मेरा थोड़ा लिबरेट कर रहा है, इसीलिए कर रहा है क्योंकि मैं थक गया हूँ बोलते बोलते। ओके ओके तो हम लोग अब चल सकते हैं, ठीक है, डेंड्रो आर्कोन के पास, जो कि है इधर, पर इससे पहले ये भी करना पड़ेगा, आओ पहले ये करते हैं। और मैं थोड़ा सा ही करने वाला हूँ आज, क्योंकि हम लोग इसको कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे, कल वैसे भी टीचर्स डे है, तो मेरे पास टाइम है, मतलब एक तरह से छुट्टी है समझ लो मेरे लिए। ओके तो हम लोग शायद दोपहर को स्ट्रीम करेंगे गंशिन, उसके बाद हम लोग रात में देखते हैं स्पाइडरमैन या फिर वो गॉड ऑफ वॉर, लेकिन अभी हम इसको हम लोग थोड़ा सुमेरु चलते हैं, उसके बाद देखते हैं क्या करना है क्या नहीं। लेट्स गो देन। रुक जा भाई, ये कहाँ पे है? अच्छा इसके नीचे है क्या? तब रहने देते हैं, बाद में करेंगे अभी चलते सुमेरु, मुझे देखना है यार क्या है वहाँ पे, तो शायद नीचे सही रास्ता है उसका, हाँ लग रहा है मुझे नीचे सही रास्ता है। नहीं 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 नहीं, कब सुधरेगा तू, कब सुधरेगा तू। सॉरी गाइस। ऊपर से नहीं जा सकते क्या? हाँ ऊपर से ही चलते हैं। ओह ओह ओह, ये क्या है? हेलो दोस्तों। इस तरह भालू है शायद, वो बहुत ढेर सारे भालू हैं यहाँ पे तो।
Nothing to fear.
ओके ठीक है, सॉरी 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 सॉरी। डांसिंग कुछ है ये।
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
फंगाई, फंगाई दिया इसने। फोर लीफ सील्स। ओह अच्छा, इसकी सील्स अलग होंगी जैसे उसकी सील्स थी। वही है। तीर। और भाई मेरे डरा दिया। कारा चाइल्ड क्या क्या दिखा रहा है? ओके रुक जाओ, मुझे थोड़ा इसको सीखना पड़ेगा। वेल यू नीड टू गो फ्रॉम द केव बट नेवर माइंड। पर जा रहा हूँ, मैं जा रहा हूँ, केव पे जा रहा हूँ, पर उससे पहले मैं थोड़ा देखता हूँ क्या है। केव जा रहे हैं तो हमको फिर से देखने को मिलेगा। वर्ल्ड ओपन itself before those with noble hearts. शिमुरी सिटी। ओके रुक जाओ, केव से चलना है। चलो केव से होके आते हैं। हैं? What were those? एक सेकंड रुको, ये बोल नहीं रही है। क्यों बोल नहीं रही है? You have become Spider-Man यार। What are we talking about? Those little round plant-like thing gone just like that. Human cabbage? No, they are creature, you know, little fairies or something. Anyway, we should ask around when we get a chance. Okay, वापस चलते हैं। ठीक है, केव पे चलते हैं। मुझे लग रहा है मैं गलती कर दिया हूँ आके। वापस चलते हैं। सॉरी गाइज। ओह नीचे से ही है। शायद हम लोग को एनिमेशन देखने को मिलेगा इसीलिए। यप आ गया। ओके अब कर सकते हैं। हाँ लेट्स गो।
should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
और ये
And
कौन है?
speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom,
Oh,
maybe she
God
can
of Wisdom.
give us some useful information.
Aranara, you will understand later as you go on. Aranara, okay. Alright, sounds like a plan.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Okay.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
वो तो चली गई. वो तो
Did
चली
they
गई.
not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Sumeru
What's going on
local.
here? There's no way
सुमेरु
she
या
could have
सिमेरु
that.
क्या बोलते हैं? सुमेरु बोलते हैं ना?
Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Sumeru locals. Calm down, it's probably nothing to get worked up. Or maybe there are reasons to ignore us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to
और
ask.
शायद शिमेरु जो है
Let's
प्लेस
distance
शायद
and follow her.
थोड़ा इंडियन
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for
इंडियन
directions.
ट्रेडिशन शायद मतलब इंडियन लोगों के लिए बना है शायद मतलब पता नहीं ऐसा मुझे लगता है क्योंकि मैंने इसका ट्रेलर देखा तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
ओके
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished.
अबे ऊपर गई
Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
इट इज़ काइंड ऑफ साउथ एशियन एंड अरेबियन मिक्स ओह ओके ओके ठीक है तो मैं मतलब आधा सही हूँ आधा गलत हूँ कोई नहीं श्योर लेट्स गिव इन शॉट मे बी वी शुडंट बॉदर हर
Alright then. It's
देखा
not
पूछ
like we have
लेते हैं
anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction.
ये
That's
पूछ
all.
लेते हैं बस वही चीज़ है ना
Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not
Oh,
your typical
music.
place to call home,
Classical,
but at least
Indian
it smells
classical.
nice. Maybe
ये
living here
सितार
wouldn't
की
be
आवाज़
too
है
bad
अगर
after
किसी को
all.
नहीं पता है ये सितार की आवाज़ है हाँ इसको क्या हुआ
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
समथिंग इज नॉट राइट
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Oh. I've got to get out of here. What? मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. What?
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap.
We will be able to explore the desert area soon as well. भाई मैं भी चाहता हूँ यार जल्दी जल्दी. पर ये फेंटेड कैसे हो गए समझ में नहीं आया मुझे. हैं? What the hell? क्या ये कांड रहा है? There's a place in Sumeru near the ocean called Port. Oh! That a very nice music. यहाँ तो ये अकेले आई है, वो कहाँ है? पाइमोन? कुछ गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दया, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। फिर कुछ गड़बड़? यस। Forget me. यार इतना कट सीन क्यों डाल रहा है? कट सीन एक साथ दिखा देना। मतलब मुझे थोड़ा चलवाएगा फिर कट सीन, फिर थोड़ा चलवाएगा तो फिर कट सीन। Are you sure?
It's not serious. The traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax.
Huh?
Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright,
Huh?
then there's absolutely nothing to worry
Oh,
about.
क्या नाम था इसका?
Are
कोहली?
you awake now?
कोहली ना? कोहली कोहली
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
कोहली नहीं कोहली। Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Haima was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place
Gandharval.
to rest in the rainforest.
गंधार
Now it's mainly
विले।
used by the forest rangers as a base of
गंधार तो
operations.
हिंदी वर्ड है भाई।
My name is
गंधार
Kale. I'm
Kale,
a trainee
वही
forest
चीज।
ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Oh, thank you for help.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
ठीक है, सही है। This taste in my mouth, it's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I
जड़ी बूटी,
forget,
जड़ी
Master
बूटी।
mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay. खोले। वैसे कैरेक्टर मुझे मिल गई है, जिसको नहीं पता है मैं बता दे रहा हूँ। ये कैरेक्टर मुझे मिल चुकी है। मतलब मैंने थोड़ा बहुत वो किया था, क्या नाम है, समन किया था, तो मुझे मिल गया था।
Were you trying to retrieve
टेंगनारी
medicine?
हाँ
As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
इसी के बैनर पे किया था मैंने।
All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
गॉड ऑफ विजडम से मिलना है हम लोग को जल्दी।
Sorry, Master.
Yes, many Sanskrit words are
Now,
there.
the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one
गंधर्व
more
एक तरह से
time,
वो होता
I'll
है।
have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little
मुझे
more
सुन-
visible.
मुझे उतनी अच्छी
Like
हिंदी
right
नहीं आती,
smack on
लेकिन
his
फिर भी
forehead so others can
मतलब
remind
हिंदी
him
तो
to be
मैं जानता हूँ,
careful.
लेकिन शुद्ध हिंदी नहीं
Right?
जानते।
This is the second time he's come
एक
down.
क्लासिकल
for
हिंदी
cleansing
होती है हम
this
लोग की, जो
I'll be sure to give him a good
मैं उतना नहीं
talking
जानता
to.
हूँ क्लासिकल हिंदी।
Yes, please do.
नॉर्मल
If,
हिंदी
on
जानता
the
हूँ मैं।
off chance Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes,
जैसे हम लोग को
then we'll
इंग्लिश
just
में
let him
परफेक्ट होने
be.
के लिए इंग्लिश
But
के
the next time he requires any of our medicine,
इंग्लिश
be
के
sure to
डिफिकल्ट
charge him
वर्ड सीखने पड़ते
accordingly.
हैं, जानने पड़ते हैं। वैसे ही है, वैसे ही क्लासिकल हिंदी भी है हमारी, जिसे हम लोग को जानने के लिए पढ़ना पड़ता है, और मैं हिंदी पढ़ता नहीं उतना।
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about
गंधार
the
ये
reason you
जो
fell
एक्सेंट से
unconscious
बोल रही है
earlier.
ना, वो एक्सेंट
But
अच्छा नहीं
now
लग रहा
that you're
मुझे।
awake, let me explain it for you as
गंधाव बोल
well.
सकती है।
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people. But for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yes, that all makes sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out?
Tingnari
Say,
भी
any out-of-body
Tingnari भी South Indian name
experiences?
लग रहा है.
Or did
Tingnari.
you see anything while unconscious?
भगवान का दर्शन करो. भगवान का दर्शन करो. You describe. Oh, ये आर्कॉन है क्या?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with them.
Amir.
Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
भाई काफी नेम है यार. तिंगनारी भाई साउथ इंडियन नेम लग रहा है. पता नहीं क्यों मुझे तिंगनारी.
Wait, hold on.
मैंने सुना है कहीं.
Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville
इसके
for
कान है
further
भाई.
observation while you recuperate.
बिल्ली है क्या?
Further
No,
observation?
he used the word darshan, so I use it. Oh, भाई दर्शन का मतलब ये होता है. दर्शन का मतलब मैं तुमको सिंपली बताता हूँ. दर्शन का मतलब एक तरह से हम लोग को देखना होता है. दर्शन का मतलब ज़रूरी नहीं कि भगवान के ही दर्शन करो. भगवान को देखना भी मतलब भगवान के दर्शन करना है. एक तरह से ये होता है. दर्शन मतलब देखना होता है. But we need to get to Sumeru
No
city.
need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
हाँ ये क्या है?
Oh, are you okay?
ओ इसको इसके
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
इसको
So
इस
even though
स्मेल से
your
कुछ
condition
प्रॉब्लम
is
है.
stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce
Well, I
animals and
simply
hazardous
understand in
areas.
my
If something were to
country
happen
related
to you
worship
again,
God.
I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Okay, bye. Nice. All right.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
ये थोड़ा
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon
हो सकता है
knows
इसको
we're
स्मेल
set
से
on meeting Lesser
प्रॉब्लम
Lord
होगी.
Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
कुशन आले.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's little
What's
weird.
weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is I don't think what I was hallucination.
The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
शायद कनेक्टेड है किसी तरह से यहाँ से भी. मतलब कुछ ज़्यादा ही यहाँ से कनेक्टेड हो सकता है, इसीलिए अभी तक हम लोग को दिखाया ना गया वो और जान मुझ के जोड़ा जा रहा है. When I saw the vision. अरे यार क्या बोली यार, मैं मिस कर दिया.
I trust your judgment here, but why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
एक सेकंड को मुझे पीछे करके देखना पड़ेगा क्या बोल गई. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground, but the red sky, could it have been Candria? Oh, वही चीज़ मैं भी सोच रहा था ना, वो कैंड्रिया ही लग रहा था मेरे को, जो ट्री वाला. Their old god's name is Greater Lord Rukha Devata, meaning tree god. Oh, nice. यार कुछ ज़्यादा ही मतलब इंडियन से जोड़ दिया है इन लोग ने. और ये अच्छा किया है इन लोग ने, मतलब एक तरह से इंडियन ऑडियंस और देखेगी इस गेम को और खेलेगी इस गेम को, क्योंकि अभी तक कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रही थी ना इंडियन उतना इस गेम के साथ अपने आप को, लेकिन अब करेगी क्योंकि म्यूज़िक हो गई है। कुछ कैरेक्टर्स के नेम भी, जैसे तेंगनारी एक इंडियन नेम है, और वॉइस आर्टिस्ट अंजलि हो गई। मतलब इस तरह से काफ़ी अच्छा चांस लिया है गंशिन वालों ने, और मुझे भी इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है यार कि काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिलेट कर पा रहा हूँ उस गेम को अब। आई डोंट थिंक दैट द केस, ही प्रोबब्ली वाजंट टेलिंग अस द ट्रुथ।
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
It is not Kandria, it was Irimusil tree related to Dendu Arcan. तो हो सकता है, हो सकता है। पर इसको विजन दिखा है ना कांड्रिया वाला, शायद वो सोच ये भी तो सोच रही थी कांड्रिया वाला है कुछ, तो हो सकता है। मैं रिलेट कर रहा हूँ ज़्यादा। इट वॉज इरमुनसिल ट्री रिलेटेड टू टेंड्रो आर्कॉन। ओके ठीक है, लेट्स स्टार्ट बाय हैविंग अ चैट विद कोली।
Good idea. Collie's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Okay. Whew. We get to the night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Collie.
पर उससे पहले हम लोग खेलेंगे इसको नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में गाइस, क्योंकि हम लोग आ चुके हैं शिमुरू में, तो इसको कंटिन्यू करने में मज़ा आएगा और देखते हैं कहाँ तक जाती है गेम। बाकी तुम लोग को एक चीज़ और बता देता हूँ, मुझे कैरेक्टर मिल गया है, तुम लोग को दिखा भी देता हूँ। मुझे टिंगहारी नहीं मिला है, टिंगनारी नहीं मिला, लेकिन ये मिल गई है कॉली। अब मुझे इसको पढ़ना पड़ेगा कि इसके साथ कौन सा आर्टिफैक्ट सही लगेगा, कौन से और कितने टैलेंट्स अच्छे लगेंगे इस पर। उसके बाद कौन से वेपन भी हैं इस पर, वो भी देखना पड़ेगा अगर इसको बिल्ड करना है तो, नहीं तो देखते हैं इसका क्या करना है। ठीक है, बाकी डज हिंदी हैव अ वर्ड कॉल्ड श्रीमती? यस, इफ यस देन देयर इज अ नेम ऑफ NPC विद दैट। ओह, श्रीमती मतलब वो होता है फीमेल, श्रीमती मतलब फीमेल, और हाँ श्रीमती मतलब फीमेल। श्रीमती जैसे हम लोग किसी
Every journey has its final day.
जब किसी की वाइफ को हम लोग लगाते हैं, मतलब जैसे अगर मैं तुम लोग को ऐसे बताता हूँ कि अगर किसी, जैसे मेरी मम्मी है, ठीक है, जैसे मेरी मम्मी है, रिलेट करो, जैसे मेरी मम्मी है तो मेरी मम्मी लगाती हैं, जब वो किसी को बताती हैं कि मेरा नाम क्या है, तो वो मेरी मम्मी इस तरह कहते हैं कि श्रीमती डैश डैश। श्रीमती जैसे लाइक कुछ भी नाम ले लो, जैसे श्रीमती वैसे लगाते हैं, मतलब फीमेल लगाती हैं ये इस चीज़ के लिए।
Don't rush.
इतना समझ लो। मैं अपनी मम्मी का नाम नहीं बता रहा तुम लोग को, इसलिए नहीं बता क्योंकि मम्मी से मुझे परमिशन लेनी पड़ेगी इसलिए। ओके, डोंट फॉरगेट टू चेंज द एलिमेंट ऑफ ट्रेवलर टू डेंड्रो। ओके हाँ, वो भी करेंगे, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में। ठीक है, तो तब तक के लिए गाइज, अगर लास्ट स्ट्रीम पसंद आए लाइक कर देना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को अगर अभी तक नहीं किया है। तो मैं मिलता हूँ आप लोग को गंशिन इम्पैक्ट के नेक्स्ट लास्ट स्ट्रीम में। तब तक के लिए चैप्स, लव यू ऑल, टेक केयर एंड गुड बाय। और हम लोग थोड़ी देर में मिलने वाले हैं शायद स्पाइडरमैन के साथ या फिर गॉड ऑफ वॉर के साथ थोड़ी देर में। ठीक है, तो लाइक करना मत भूलना, सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना। ठीक है, लव यू ऑल, बाय बाय।
Osmanthus whined.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head.